What's up?
First things first.
All right, man. Shout out to BET. BET went virtual this year because of COVID-19, and it actually was a success. This shit was fire. Shout out to Amanda Seales. Y'all hear her voice every single week. Yep. She hosted the BET virtual experience. She was funny. You know what I'm saying?
She did a great job for what she could do. I mean, she did her best. I thought she got the. She could only work. She made
lemonade out of lemons.
For sure. She had to work what she had.
When she talks.
Every joke wasn't going to hit. I mean, she did a good job.
And even if they were going to hit, she wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
she had nothing to feed off of.
Yep. No crowd participation, none of that.
And I'm glad they didn't do any audio claps or some bullshit like that or laughter.
Like a Tyler Perry sitcom.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Lloyd and I talked
historically, all these shows use a laugh track. That's not.
Yeah. Lloyd and I talked on Twitter.
Fresh Prince?
They were taped in front of a live audience.
Family Matters? Those are legit, real reactions to great TV.
It was probably, but they still do it. I mean, they might splice some laugh in. It's doable.
I don't know. I want them to bring back the live audiences.
It costs more money.
I think the last people that I knew of was the Carmichael show. They were doing it in front of a live audience.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's probably a little more authentic.
Niggas aren't satisfied with the one room sets. Then
because you got to deal with that.
With the show.
You got to deal with that.
Yep.
One room set like Fresh Prince. You got
it's
kitchen,
not giving me what I need.
Pool house.
That's what niggas say.
And ULA campus.
The bookstore. That was it.
Yeah, that's all you get. When you on Blackish, nigga, we go on the freeway.
The Fresh Prince really shot 6 seasons in 3 places. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's fire. I don't know, man. I just feel like it just takes away from the authenticity of the show.
It's production's changed. It's changed over time. That's really the problem.
But for example, you know why Blackish? Imagine if they were sprinkling in shit for Blackish. That'd be terrible. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's good to actually interpret the joke at the crib.
That's fair.
Damn, Blackish doesn't have a laugh track.
They don't. And it's
usually just
fire.
us laughing.
I'm at home.
Yeah, bro. Laugh tracks are not good. If your show has laugh track, you not get more than 2 seasons.
Lloyd and I were talking. The
Office has a laugh track.
No, it does not.
He's Googling it right now.
There is no laugh track on The Office. The Office has no. The way it's shot is unique in its own way. It's been
yeah, I've watched The Office. No. Their point is damn to not have a laugh track. It's like dead silence in most.
Parks and Rec, no laugh track. No, none of them shows have laugh track. You know who has laugh tracks? Tyler Perry. He has laugh tracks.
A lot of them.
Oh, he definitely does.
Okay, Offset. Okay,
I'm always hard on the BT Awards.
Very
always
hard. Big hard.
But this year, they had the unique opportunity.
Shout out to the Glizzy
to take out what they do poorly. Day of production, they couldn't do it, and they had a very good show. And I'm only hard on them because I expect them to. They've been around long enough to be able to be great. And we've all seen the bad production.
You only hard on them because you Steven from Django.
No, that's not true. You can see it. Are we ready? That should never happen on a premium show like the BT Awards. Are we going? Okay. Shit, didn't tell me. Yeah. That should not be happening. And I hate it. It's like, why y'all niggas?
Yeah, they suck at transitions.
So taking that out, I was really proud to see them put together something and be able to do it well. It was good.
It was
there hasn't been anything else to do for months.
No, they did a good job. They did a really good job.
But I think it didn't have anything to do for months. But I don't know when the decision was made that they weren't going to cancel. They were going to go virtual. You know what I mean? So they still could have did it in a month.
Yeah. Just that again. That day of production where they tend to struggle. I don't know why. It's ridiculous that they do because they have all the money they need.
I love the creativity the performers displayed.
Yeah,
because them niggas shot videos. Music videos.
It was heat.
It was fire.
Oh, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Meg not for kids.
No.
Watching it, I was like, kids shouldn't be singing Savage.
They showed it on CBS, man.
Words.
She was shaking that ass.
It's the fact they know the TikTok dance. Like they said, "Oh, it's a new dance." No, it's not. It's not the dance.
What's y'all favorite one?
Roddy. I thought Roddy was really good.
Give me Anderson .Paak.
The box live was cold.
Pack and Baby.
I missed the box.
The Baby was my favorite one.
The Baby was solid too. The Anderson .Paak.
I saw some of the Baby on Instagram.
Roddy. It's always tough for auto-tune niggas, but it didn't sound that good.
I thought,
but you love the songs.
That's why I thought. No, I thought he did sound good. That was why I was surprised.
Nah, the auto-tune was.
I thought
funny.
It was hard.
No, his performance was crazy. I just didn't like the sound of it.
Got you. I mean, that's fair.
It's like hearing Travis Scott live sometimes. You're like, that it's tweaking weird today.
Hey, man, his concerts are A1, though.
Yeah.
Go see that nigga live. He puts on a show. But I was looking forward to the Wayne tribute, and he delivered. And
that was supposed
fire.
to be your favorite.
Yeah. I still thought it was really good.
That was the best performance.
That's supposed to be y'all favorites.
But Anderson .Paak was for the movement. It was different.
Paak was fire.
Yeah.
That song was fire too. I
was torn on Wayne. Because, I still ride with Wayne, but why can't you act like this all the time, sir? Why can't you just please do that when we ask you to?
Apparently, he did it on Funeral Deluxe.
Hey, let's do it. I tried.
There's a couple of them.
Carter 5 got a couple tracks, so I meant that.
Yeah, I meant that.
It does.
That
Mona Lisa is serious.
Fire.
And you know what? I bet money that he was somewhat sober. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For Kobe,
a little bit.
How do you remember them words?
For sure.
He put the belt and the spoon down. Yeah. You know what I mean? On that day, I'm not going to pull them out. You know what I mean? After the performance, I'm going to go ahead.
Sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Long sleeve shirt.
I like the original. I don't think the add-on was that crazy.
Oh, I think that verse is fire.
It was just
fire.
Wayne stood out there and said, "You're not the rap, right? I just like drugs."
Mama Lives Matter doesn't move me.
I didn't move me either.
Yeah, there's some other lines that were cold. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was just another reminder.
It's sentimental because it's Kobe.
Yeah, why don't you just do this all the time, nigga? Like, that was my thing. Like,
it sound like the Wayne we've been getting for the last.
No.
Nah, it was better. It was better.
No.
Vintage Wayne. I'm not. Nope. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that.
I agree. Nope.
Vintage Wayne?
That sound.
That was Lil Wayne.
Rebuke.
The Wayne people want to hear. If you gave me a mixtape full of that type of flow, I'd be like, see?
That's
bro,
nuts. He put it down.
Anyways, hey,
I'll watch it again. Maybe I'm tripping.
Bro, I thought he said
the original Kobe
shit.
track is fire, but
Very good.
The new verse didn't.
I'll fuck with it. I listened to it 3 or 4 times.
And then Wayne talking about Black Lives Matter when we know where he stands is funny to me.
Yeah.
We didn't get a good read on his Black Lives Matter situation. He went Black Lives Matter, and then everybody saying he don't fuck with it.
He took lift off.
Is that what happened?
He was very clear. He said this shit is black people's fault. He said that.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let me back up. On stage, Wayne went Black Lives Matter, and I thought that's what he did, and everybody got mad.
Nah, man, he been a bullshit. He's been a bullshit.
Cool, my bad.
I told you, all that shit comes when I listen to things. All those happen for me. I'm like,
so I understand why the Cape said. My bad.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm like, he just said it. It looks kind of stupid.
He's completely out of touch. Yeah. It's bad for him.
He be high.
Yeah,
man.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Sober Wayne is with the shits.
And then the alt-right, the right was using that his article as like a way to hold that in front of black people. See, look at your king. Your king, Lil Wayne says.
Yeah, he did something recent too.
Bad. Nah, man. Shout out to Beyonce for being a great humanitarian, receiving the award. What you
Beyonce, make music. I'm tired of it.
Black is King is coming out on Disney+.
I don't give a fuck. She can't act. I don't want to see her on the screen.
It's not that she can't act.
Saying black women can't act.
No, I'm saying Beyonce can't act.
You're usually buzzing.
Make a studio album, please.
Mention
Beyonce's getting over. She's getting over.
What if she don't make music no more?
She still does though. She just doesn't make studio albums. She makes Lion King albums.
So how can you tell her what she has to make?
I can't. I just want her to. I would like to see an album. Come on, stop. Give us more.
That's weird, man.
That's shit I should talk about. I've been saying that, but because I'm the same nigga.
And I don't know what Black is. You know what Black is King is going to be about?
It's going to be it's the visual album for the Lion King shit.
See, but when I say it, something wrong with me. She continues to get us. It's time.
No, but for me, I don't have a problem ignoring these extracurricular shits. So, I didn't listen to a lot of it. I don't listen to
Let's peep this.
I want an
album. What her last real studio albums, what was the content about? Lemonade, what's that about?
I remember I have a theory. You gonna give me on my soapbox.
I'm telling you, maybe she doesn't.
Her husband cheating on her.
Good luck.
It was fake.
What's the next one about?
That was it.
No, what's Beyonce about?
Beyonce's all about love and fucking him.
Yeah.
That was before Lemonade.
Okay, so maybe she didn't have nothing to sing about right now.
I just said that. But people will get mad when I say that. They'll say, "Oh, that's bullshit." No, it's not, because she gave 4 and Beyonce were about an ode to Jay-Z and fucking his brains out.
She was
and then
really
it was
in love on 4.
Now I'm in a pigeonhole. I got to make an album about this nigga fucked up, y'all. And it was beautiful.
In the award ceremony, Michelle Obama was like, "Yeah, she did Lemonade, and it was empowering for us." And I was like, "She was saying fuck Jay-Z. That what you talking about?"
But she also had Formation on there.
Man, they are friends. They had Formation. They in the same group. Me.
Formation was her big drop.
Jay
all I'm saying is,
Obama,
and I say this from a fan perspective. I want an album. It's been we're going on 5 years in May.
Man,
to be mildly negative about the BET Awards, do y'all remember any of the awards?
I know Lizzo won one and it was bad.
Lizzo won one.
Weird that Lizzo
Roddy
won
Ricch won Album of the Year.
He did.
I knew that the John Legend and Nip was going to win. I think that the Chris Brown and
they won Video of the Year.
I think Chris Brown and Drake should have probably won.
I think they reduced the number of awards like
tremendously. Yeah, it was like 5 or 6.
Well, there's the BET Awards have never given out that many awards.
Yeah, but it seemed really light this year. Maybe I'm tripping.
I thought the Roddy Award was well deserving. I thought it was weird that Lizzo was in the best hip hop category and the best R&B category.
Listen, I saw a woman say this.
She's big enough for 2.
Yeah, I saw a woman say this. What music does Lizzo make? I don't know no songs for her to be beating out people like Beyonce.
She's lying. She knows a Lizzo song.
I don't think she did. I don't know one.
Everybody's heard the one.
What's the one?
Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text
Yeah, but it's
me,
like, so if that song was
face.
good, was time the time
Is that
doesn't
the one
work
she
out.
played last year?
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
how was she able to get nominated
She
for that?
shouldn't be in it. But the thing, BET don't be respecting time. They're not the Grammys.
So here's the thing.
They
So
just
then
put
Ari
you in there.
Lennox should have mopped all them motherfuckers up.
Let's just call it what it is. Lizzo won because she's fat. Nobody wants to say it. That's fine. I'll say it.
You said that.
A lot of her celebrities because she's fat.
She's losing weight, actually.
Good for her.
She had a hit.
It's awesome. She gets to wear the chicks out because she's fat.
That's because she's fat. But
All of it is.
She had a hit.
She shouldn't be nobody in the R&B best R&B album category.
I don't know, man.
But you know what? They got her on TV and she's famous and they said, "Will you show up for us?" Yes, you win.
But BET doesn't.
Beyonce does not.
They don't
pull
respect
up for
time
BET
frames like that. They'll put up whoever's like the biggest names possible because there's no reason for Beyonce to be in there either.
Yeah, J. Cole was nominated for Best New Artist after damn near Born Center.
Hey, man, you know what though? The spotlights this year were actually really good too.
They always are.
They actually got some solid airtime.
They always are.
I thought it was really tight. The Fight the Power remix, I thought YG was on there getting some bars off. YG, proud of you, man.
Niggas in their bag.
And that's my nigga.
Did you
I thought
fuck with
it was just
Diet Kendrick?
Oh, damn. K.0 was definitely there.
Their performance was good.
It was, man.
Oh, the two brothers?
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who that is.
Identity theft.
Yeah.
And they had their mama there too.
It was. They got a very talented fan, but that's identity theft, though, D-Smoke. Listen.
That's identity theft.
I'm proud of you, D-Smoke.
He needed a social security card back.
At what point is it hard to judge a nigga when they're clearly influenced by somebody? Is it fair to do that?
Okay, it is because when my fucking who the nigga that sound like Future? I got bras in Atlanta.
Designer.
We didn't want it. Get him out.
He had a number
Designer
one
had
song.
a big hit.
Yes, but people still sound like Future, bro. And people didn't want it. People didn't want it.
Somebody wanted it because he had a hit.
Where's he at, guys?
Hey, Kanye used and abused that young man.
A better example would be like
Kanye had a mouse in the house.
It'd be like Gorilla Black.
Listen,
because he sounded like Big.
Was Shaq and Muggsy Bogues guarding him on the block. Mouse in the house, okay? Dunking on you and getting you out of here. They won't put you back on me.
It's very clear who D Smoke's inspired by. But I think he's talented, but he's tough.
Very talented, man, but it's tough.
I don't want to just cast this nigga aside because he sounds like somebody.
Bro,
that's what happened to Designer.
He even walks like him. Okay? You got to watch Rhythm and Flow. Or not. You got to watch the shit. It's ridiculous. It's identity theft. But shout out to D Smoke. And I love Sir. I love the whole family. Brought Mom out. This song is powerful, man. No smoke with D Smoke, but you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Kendrick rolls his eyes. You know what I mean? He sees D Smoke coming. Kendrick is there like, this motherfucking snowball. Bar for bar, word for word. This
What you gonna do if Kendrick got D Smoke on the album?
Nigga, I'll be happy.
You won't be able to tell who.
I'll be
who went crazy?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, nigga. Somebody was snapping. I don't know which one.
One of them niggas.
One of them niggas went off.
Shit.
Nigga had to say, it was Kendrick. After the verse.
Shout out to K.Dot Light. Great performance. I enjoyed that one too.
Next.
I wanted to hold on. I'm tripping.
We're still on versus. We
are.
Sure.
We're gonna be done at 9.
Oh man, listen. Oh man, shout out to Kanye West, man. Kanye to the, you know what I'm saying, the 10-year partnership with the Gap. Crazy. When the last time you been to the Gap? Y'all niggas don't shop at the Gap no more.
I don't go to the Gap, nigga.
I definitely shop at the Gap. So.
Okay. Shout out to Ruff for the Gap.
That's not true. Actually,
the Gap has hella deals.
I buy my work pants from Gap.
Okay.
I think so. Within the Gap brand, I think everybody has a level.
Old Navy Gap.
Some Old Navy niggas, which is the lower tier.
Yeah.
You have the Banana Republic niggas, which is the higher tier. I'm a in the middle Gap nigga.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I do Gap and Old Navy got good.
The deals are crazy. They do have nice pants.
Yeah.
I feel like the Gap though. Gap is like, that's a little expensive.
Fall through the Gap.
Nah, go to the back to that little sale rack in the back, nigga.
Gap got good denim jackets too.
Back there.
Niggas don't know how to shop. Walk right.
If you
to
stop
the
at the
back.
first table, then yes, nigga.
They got you.
Hey, go online where there's sure to be a deal.
Oh
Nah,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
Brick and mortars are important. Support.
I'm not going to the mall because they don't have nothing for me in there.
Oh, they are at the people.
They don't have the size 44 pants in the store.
That's your problem.
It is.
Not the Gap. No.
Or Old Navy.
Yeah.
You can get that at Macy's.
38.
Well, hopefully.
I'm not 14 anymore. I can't wear this.
Jesus Christ.
Sir,
Had a
if you
couple
were
mushrooms since
if you were
then.
wrapping a 38 waist belt around your waist at 14,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Big guy, man. Big young man.
I went to 40 in high school. 40, 42.
It's the 40-40 club with ESPN on the screen.
Massive.
38 was 5th grade. I could wear my brother's pants in 5th grade. He 38. But he was 38.
Your 501
pants were
was
bigger,
crazy.
man.
501s.
My brother in high school was 5'9", 170. He wore 38.
He wore 38, but he didn't need to. You wore
That's how
38.
niggas dressed back then.
Yeah.
I was dressed the same way. I probably could have worn 34.
It had to be a lot harder to wear baggy pants at your size.
Nope. Get a belt.
So you were
nigga.
supposed to wear a 34, you wore a 38?
Sometimes, yeah, that's what you did.
Fee-fi-fo fun.
I could have fit a 34.
That's your ass in high school.
Yeah, but in high school, I was 42.
Oh, man.
42, nigga.
man.
All of high school, 42.
And it's like, and
All my
I'm
Sean
like,
John pants, 42.
and I'm like, and that extra, sometimes they tacking them extra dollars to the, I've been there.
You think so? Nigga, that's a fact.
That's an add-on for sure.
Because I'm at a 36 now. When I had to get a 40, oh, so look, for $3-4 on top of
extra
it.
denim needed to be made.
Sure.
More denim had to die for you to wear your
Definitely had the
jeans.
child laborers going crazy for y'all's extra.
But nah, Kanye got a 10-year deal, and I don't know what it really means.
We don't know. We just know that the Yeezy.
But it made news.
Sound like prices going up to me. That's what the deal
Oh
is.
yeah,
He hired some Nigerian girl that's the like the head designer or
Yeah, I
something
saw
for the
that.
new
That
line.
was good.
This is dope.
Honestly, the prices might. I think the Gap has the infrastructure he's been trying to
back
get.
to the Gap.
They can produce clothing the way he probably wants to. He's been trying to.
It could
for
be
years.
tethered and not expensive.
Possibly.
And listen to the old Kanye interviews. He mentioned how he wanted to somewhat transform or get into these stores that sell affordable clothing.
Yeah.
So maybe
Just
this
make
is
your
his
shoes more
first-
affordable.
That's why
You know
I
what I'm
charge the
saying?
prices that I charge. I came back here dancing with the stars.
That's a great bar.
I felt that.
That's what star shit. It's just,
They put them Yeezys in Walmart.
yeah.
Fuck, I'm not buying no Yeezys in Walmart.
Right. So we can be homeless? Fuck y'all. You know how much it costs to upkeep Kim Kardashian?
Hey, I just watched the YouTube.
She got money.
They both got money.
She's a billionaire now, apparently.
Yeah, he
They
said she's
got
big
the
there.
horses from Game of Thrones just in their fucking front lawn. You see that picture of North and the horse? I swear to God, Ramsey Bolton was on
the
it.
horse had the hair
Is it on
from,
Instagram?
from Vampire
Yes.
in Brooklyn. It was crazy.
Crazy. The horse damn near
Vampire
got
Brooklyn hair was laid, too.
Yeah,
His
the
shit
horse
was-
damn near got the Brazilian.
It was crimped.
Yeah.
Damn.
The horse got weave.
And that doctor bill, I know that's a package.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Kim Kardashian's like a Ferrari. Like you definitely gotta get her check in, make the
Why
oil
she looks
change.
so stupid around his head with his leather on? This looks so dumb.
That's a picture, nigga.
That's not what you wear to the farm.
Yeah, like they're in the Matrix.
It's their farm.
I'm wearing what the fuck I want in my
Right.
farm, too.
At
she
my
got on the
house.
cow outfit. She look like she ready for the farm.
Bro, you really don't like them.
I hate them.
She's
Okay.
dressed like Trinity.
They didn't really do nothing to you, but
All she did was put some leather on and went out to her farm.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nah, but they're rich,
I'm
man.
being ridiculous.
how
Okay.
dare that bitch?
I hate her. I don't
They got
her
like
a lot.
Louis Vuitton trash cans and shit.
They have money.
They
A lot
got
of it.
it's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Speaking of them having,
Yeah,
so,
this is a Dothraki horse for sure.
Yes,
that's right.
I'm telling you, John. That's what he.
yeah,
that's
them the
that's what was
Budweiser
on.
horses,
They
nigga.
got the motherfucking sling blade like the Dothraki. The circle blade, you know, they're gonna cut you off. That's
Speaking
over.
of money, what is so people are mad at people for being billionaires now. I've seen on Twitter a couple times. I don't know.
What?
if y'all
Because the
seen it.
billionaires want to pay us money,
Hey,
us up
that's-
their money. Is that what it is? I hate that.
I don't
That's
know.
the no name. That's the no name movement.
So I don't.
People made Beyonce
I want
no
to
name,
learn.
right? And I made sure to call
That's
that
what
shit
I'm
out.
saying.
Beyonce's supposed to give us her money.
There's a segment of society, and you can kind of feel where they're coming from, but like you can feel like, damn, do you really need that much money?
I
Can't help that my money makes money on top of it,
rip these
nigga.
motherfuckers in half. Don't you tell me I got to give away money I earned.
No, I'm not saying give away, but do you?
That's what they want to
know
do.
what
So
they
you gonna
say?
stop making money?
No, because if we're being honest, guys, most people with that much to amass that much wealth, chances are you did something, or you took advantage of somebody, or you did something a little to get to that point.
What did Bill Gates do?
I don't know.
Nigga.
Oh, what, he probably used. I don't know. Nigga probably used sweatshops, something like that.
Man,
you gotta do
all
something
I'm
to get the
saying
money.
is, everybody talks
What do
about
you think them Nike niggas are doing?
Use the sweatshops.
two things. Here's the thing. You're
I'm
supposed
sure
to
of
build.
it. I buy this
You're
shit.
supposed to build generational wealth.
Right.
I'm sure Jay-Z and Beyonce's goal is for blues and their kids, children's children, not to worry about
For
nothing.
all of eternity.
Generation wealth. Like the people that own shit now that got off slaves back.
Yeah, Boeing.
They're still rich.
Yeah, those are some of the people they're talking about.
Hey, man.
Warren
but
Buffett.
Beyonce's thrown in there.
They got a bunch of money off other niggas' backs.
Beyonce got money off being an entertainer.
Yeah.
People pay her because she's good at what she does.
She got off the backs of Latavia and LaToya.
Yeah, she had slaves too.
Hey, man. That listen, what people do with their money, stop counting people's pockets.
It's not what they do with their money, it's how they accumulate, how they get their money.
I don't care. Did they sell drugs? That's the only thing is wrong. As long as
drugs
you ain't
ain't
sell
that bad.
drugs to people.
Jay sold drugs.
Not to be the billionaire.
Nice.
That's how he got to where he got to.
Ah,
That's how he started.
yeah, that nigga got in the
That
door
was the
with
seed,
drugs.
nigga.
It was.
You think selling drugs is that bad? There's like sex
He
trafficking.
was just
and-
I
getting
just
to
said
his
that.
point.
I just said that.
Oh.
That was a small
Selling
business
drugs to
owner.
people. That's people.
Selling drugs ain't bad.
Nah, I will.
Selling drugs to
Niggas make a choice to buy drugs.
selling drugs to kids. This is where a lot of the money comes from.
You
is
have to
bad.
show me that Jay-Z gave a crack rock to a 10-year-old.
I think-
is it
I'm
I'm
17-year-old
assuming
not
he
a
gave
kid?
them to adults, consenting
17-year-old
adults.
not a kid?
I think it depends upon which drug you're selling.
That 17-year-old can make a decision.
Yes.
If I kill somebody right now, where I'm 17, what's gonna happen?
Depending on how you kill them. Truthfully.
Nigga, I'm an adult. Bro, it don't depend on how.
Might have got you 10.
Might get you 10. Might get you 10. Might get you 20.
Nah, well, the drug talk is interesting, but like I think if you sell weed, I don't give a fuck. But if you out here selling that smack,
Yeah, selling heroin, nigga.
Nigga, I'm not. If I sell heroin, that is a nigga already ready to do some heroin. That don't have nothing to do with me.
some people might start doing heroin.
Somebody might get a taste.
Nigga, but that is a conscious decision. I'm not
Everybody
sticking that
has
needle
to
in
start
nobody.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently it's weed. That's what they say. But what I'm saying
No,
is,
niggas jump right into this nigga. Frank Lucas ain't sold no weed. That little shit.
Yeah, bro.
He
Your
ain't sold-
first.
and
he
if
sold
you're
that
not
little
of sound
shit.
mind, them little blue bags. He was like, ooh.
Yeah, that nigga was flicking the.
But to the point, that's not my. I don't think I have that mindset, but I can see where they're coming from because the
I see
society of
No name.
capitalism,
That-
I want all the niggas to be broke.
No name,
capitalism
go away.
is built on
No
taking
name.
advantage of
No
people.
name has a lot more wealth than a lot of people.
Capitalism is built on taking advantage of people. You have to. Everybody can't be rich.
Exactly. And the problem with capitalism is that it goes hand in hand with this cousin racism.
Yeah, they're boys.
And yeah, they throw oops. You know what I mean? The D-Wade and LeBron. Yeah.
It's like, ooh, not this. That's
Capitalism's
that's a
D-Wade.
regular ooh. When
Yeah.
they get the
Yeah, maybe if there was
Please.
Bronze racism.
if there was a more natural, nice way of if it was more,
Yeah, if we all were able to
straightforward. If the
you mean
game
the-
was fair, it
right.
would probably feel better.
I mean, in the
it'll be
ways
cool.
that didn't work in the societies that no longer exist.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
we should listen. Y'all
I'm
should
sure
be-
they tried it all kind of other ways.
But what you just said is why reparations are important.
I think capitalism was damn near always.
They're
been
never
the way.
gonna. I think it was you that said this morning. All they're gonna say is, "Now stop talking about slavery."
Probably.
And I don't know.
That was
But-
him, and I said,
I make me mad. I said that.
Oh,
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Listen to this. I've said this for all my life. Slavery is the most genius idea ever. It came at the expense of us.
yes.
So if Donald
It's a
Trump
genius
got,
idea.
I don't know, but if
What
Donald
can't
Trump
happen
got
now?
him-
So that's the thing.
okay.
It was done at the time where it could be done. You ain't come to my house and tell me I'm a slave.
Fuck
Cool.
no.
We've been fighting motherfuckers. Here we go. Whoever get the gun first gonna win. Guess what? I got one first. Kapow. So, but
Now
the,
they slaves.
the idea of slavery is genius. So you telling me I can get all these people do all this work for free, and when they done, I'm rich. That, my friends, is a
And
genius
if they have
opportunity.
kids, they gotta work for me too.
And
And all I gotta feed them is the bottom half of the pig.
I don't have to give them
That's it?
food. They get scraps. I get to fuck their wives.
Hey,
I can do all that shit.
Lloyd
It's
is
evil.
steaming.
It's some
What?
evil shit.
It
He's
is.
describing.
I totally
The
agree
most
with you.
vile thing ever.
I totally agree
But
with
if
you.
you were a white man in 1765,
I agree.
Lloyd would have like 3 slaves.
Nigga, please. Because Lloyd be broken. He
I
ain't
don't
trying to
really,
be broken
I don't
that
really
time.
whip my slaves.
Nigga, look. Nigga,
I
the big slaves kill you.
I would not hit him.
Nigga, shut up.
No, you know what you do?
If they were, so you walk out, your slave being lazy.
I'm sorry to say this. If you wouldn't hit him, you wouldn't have him.
You ain't got to hit him.
They would have
Bro,
whipped
Hey,
you.
you ain't got to hit him. You know why? Because you can hire Big John, your house nigga, to hit him.
They said, "Hey,
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Or you can get fucking.
Well,
You can get Cujo,
Right.
the dog, to bite him.
the
You gotta
nice,
do nothing.
the nice white slaves always have some evil cousin that comes over.
Nigga, I'll tell you
and
what.
fuck shit up.
Monsieur Candy didn't hit nobody.
hey, y'all, hey, Master's pussy. I told that nigga no today. And he just walked away. We should probably just leave.
Beat his ass.
And it sucks to be Big John because Master like, you're going to beat your cousins or I'm going to cut your nuts off.
Yeah. Hey,
Like,
Big John.
I'm going to get out there and beat the shit out of y'all.
Big John, if Darnell's around in the morning, you don't have a tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you go
Sorry.
do? Your nuts are
I
coming
need to
off.
take a walk with me,
Nah, man,
Darnell.
look.
Yeah, come on now.
Darnell, just come with me now. Don't make this hard.
We gotta stop laughing at slavery so much, man.
Dude, man. Because it's not funny. It's not funny to them. It's not funny
Hey, we
to them
laughing
at
at
all.
our. We laughing at our.
Are y'all going to watch the Cracker Show? Did y'all, I put it in the
Nah,
chat.
it looks terrible.
Did you watch the video?
I watched the
man.
preview.
It's pretty bad.
It looks terrible.
It's terrible.
Looks
So
terrible.
yeah, it's just the idea of slavery. I get it. It's unfortunate that it came at the fucking
It's just not okay.
Expense.
Though.
expense
black
of
people.
us.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
it's,
Irish people were slaves too.
Yeah,
That's
for 35
that's
minutes.
bullshit.
yeah. And I think
Ooh,
it's
I don't
kinda,
like this shit. I'm not here. That's what they did.
I think it's naive to think that we wouldn't have did the same thing.
Oh, we think of look. There was black slave owners.
Right.
Them niggas were. I bet them
I
niggas
would
were-
have done my best to remain a
listen.
real field nigga.
Yeah.
Do
But
you
if
know?
presented the opportunity to be a
last
house
thing,
nigga.
Last
Yeah.
thing.
No, not a house. I'm talking about if we could have we'd have been running through white slaves. They're not as durable. We'd
Do
have had
you
to get a
know
bunch of
how
them.
evil
They
the
age
black
like
slave
milk.
owner was? Because we got pent up anger from I was a slave 3 weeks ago, but now I'm on top. Oh, nigga. Because let me tell you something else. Because when I see you picking cotton on bullshit, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
I know you on bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not how you do it.
Your
Oh, my
fingers ain't
God.
bleeding.
Nigga. The black slave owner?
The crack of that first whip.
Before,
Palpatine, Darth
before the
Vader,
cotton
nigga.
gin, they were picking it by hand all day.
All day.
my God.
And night.
The black slave owner is the night
Day
king.
and night.
I mean, he's touch you and you just melt. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the black slave owner.
Sorry, Lloyd. No more slave jokes.
I'm not. Listen.
Hulk Hogan out in the
Make
field
sure
when
you
a nigga don't
send
do it
Peggy
right.
in my room.
Nigga. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Reparations probably should happen.
No,
But I don't want to hear. Now, shut the fuck up. Because we
Right.
paid you niggas.
You give me $385,000. I shut the
piece?
fuck up.
Nigga forgot what slavery was. Who that? Dr. King,
Slavery,
who's that?
who?
You talking about Dr. King?
It would be easier to if
I
so
don't know who that is.
$385 a piece, you and your wife, plus your kids get half.
I'm not saying shit.
It's gonna be like,
That's
look,
$1 million.
man,
It's almost $1 million.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? At a certain point, we do have to start moving on.
I mean, it is.
It was like 400 years ago.
Yeah.
So like, we'll talk about nothing else happened 4 years ago.
All right.
Nigga fuck around. All lives matter. You right.
Yeah, I see what y'all.
You
I see
right.
you know what? I understand how we could have
All
offended
lives
Does matter.
you. All this money matter.
They do
back
matter.
the blue. Nigga.
You right.
I will turn the one nigga be blue lights in front of my house
Some
Y'all
people
remember when
say-
Harriet Tubman was supposed
because
to
I
be
need
a
the
$20
cops now
bill?
to protect my money. Now I need them.
Some people say shit anyway.
We
Cops
should have
say
known
you're
when
wrong.
Donald became president, he's gonna shut that shit down. His constituents do not want a black.
And then guy in the
woman.
White House said two things. I'm not saying shit about Obama that's good. Harriet Tubman ain't touching my money.
But we do need to change that shit too. But listen, look. I guess I was really trying to bring back to Deuce's point 10 minutes ago about the no-name shit. Yes, there is a problem with capitalism, man. If there was actually equal playing field, capitalism actually works. But capitalism is synonymous, is doused in racism too, and that's where things become very problematic. You know what I mean? We're not treated equally here. So and it goes to every single facet of society, all that shit, and it's a problem. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel as though, like, yeah, Warren Buffett probably does have too much money. Bill Gates has way too much money. I'm sure there's
Bill
somebody
Gates
look
is
up-
one of the most philanthropic.
He is.
Philanthropic.
But does he need all
Shout out
that
to Trayon.
money to go out and do those endeavors? Maybe not.
So what should he do with it? Throw it away? Melt it? I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck?
Burn
I don't get it.
I mean, I just think it's money can be used, or there could be more resources given to those that just don't have any resources.
So you just want him to hand niggas money?
I think that's crazy, man.
That's
Because
absurd.
I
I
think
can
y'all
do
are
that.
step two in it. I think the initial thought of like you don't need that much. Not
we
to
don't-
say
I mean,
what to do with
so
it.
you're
you don't
saying
know what
that-
he donates in charities and all that shit.
That's second stepping it again. I'm just
He's
saying
literally-
if you just straightforward think, damn, he probably doesn't need that much money because you don't need that much money.
Well, niggas should have stopped buying computers 20
See, you
years
second
ago.
stepping it again. I'm just saying,
I like that second step.
straight up, you probably don't need that much money.
I don't know what rich people need.
Yeah.
And we're not nobody.
I know that if a nigga rich for a long time and then all of a sudden they money's funny and it's different, I know it's like, what the fuck?
You know what?
They need that
Why
shit.
not answer my door today? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I watched Batman Dark Knight Rises the other day. and he answered his own door.
He got his money stolen from him.
He got it, but he answered the door, and nigga, Juicy Fox was like, "You answering your own door?" Like, he was shocked. Couldn't believe it. What are you doing down here?
Yeah.
You opened the door. What's wrong with you?
I didn't even know you know how to do that.
Yeah, like I didn't know you know how to twist a knob.
I feel it, man.
So it's, I don't know.
I'm asking, what should they do then?
I
don't
think
know.
Deuce's point, it makes sense, is just look at it, just black and white. Does a person need $2 billion?
I don't know.
They don't.
The
They
last
don't
thing you
necessarily
said
don't.
is the answer.
Here, and,
No.
and the reason you say that is because nobody here has $2 billion and we're all okay.
Yeah.
We're fine.
We're cool.
Eat what we want. I
Yeah,
mean,
we okay.
we're okay. We're
We
okay.
could be better.
We're okay. Absolutely, we could be richer, but we're okay. I'm not like,
I'm not
hope
gonna
I
get
can
up in
eat
the
this
morning.
week.
Yeah.
Oh man, just a
know.
slice of bread and a drip of water was all I need.
So
It's
what's
just-
the
it
what's
looks
the
funny.
cutoff? What's
It
the
looks
cap
funny
for
if
how
you-
much money niggas
I don't
need?
know.
If you have a country with people who have way too much money and the people with no money, it just looks weird.
So I just keep asking, what is the
Are we,
solution?
nobody knows. That's
I don't know.
I don't know that shit,
Nobody
man.
knows.
And honestly, it would be, to me, it would be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism would be just fine if I knew that, you know, any baby born today, regardless of their skin color, can go out and be the next Bill Gates. But we know in this room that is not capable. That's not
Yeah, but
possible.
that's not Bill Gates' fault for being a billionaire.
No.
That's the system's fault.
Okay. So I think
You know
that
what the
No Name's
system is?
point is
Capitalism.
So it was cool. So when Mansa Musa was the richest person in the world, it was cool for him to have all the money in the
I
world.
don't even know if that nigga really exists.
Nah, man, don't do my nigga Manson like
That's
that.
his nigga.
man.
So that's why.
I'm
Shout out to the Mali
me
Empire,
personally,
man.
I
That's
haven't
a
looked
real
into
thing.
it deeply.
Was there broke people in the Mali Empire? Niggas that didn't have nothing.
I mean, you know what? I'm sure there might have been some form of a
So
class.
should he have had that much money?
But you know what Mansa Musa did do? Mansa Musa built schools.
Did he
Mansa
exist?
Musa built mosque.
Bill Gates does
Mansa
what?
Musa went around.
LeBron built the school. He good.
You know
What the fuck?
So, but,
Those are things
listen,
that Bill Gates
but
specifically
once
does.
again, you're talking about just a fruit or roots of the problem or issue that we're talking about. So the basis of the problem is that capitalism is not necessarily fair in nature. It's not. It's not, especially in America.
Nature's not fair.
Nigga, you know who you sound like? You sound like Facebook. You sound like
No, I'm not.
Facebook,
No,
bro.
you're not gonna put that on me. I'm just saying. I think it's weird.
Damn, don't put Facebook on me.
Yeah, no. I think it's. I'm just a type of nigga. I'm not counting other niggas' pockets. That's weird to me when people do that.
Okay, that's
We do
one,
it all the
that's one
time. We
part
talk
of
about
it.
how much niggas' net worth is and shit like that, how much they make.
Yeah, but I don't judge their character, what kind of person they are because of it.
sometimes.
I don't judge
When?
If we say, "Oh, Bow Wow, that nigga at work tonight," nigga, we're judging his character.
No,
We're making-
I think it's funny that he's a movie star that got to go to work like me. That's just funny. I don't care how much money Bill Gates got. It doesn't stop. If Bill Gates has $1 million or
What he eat
$100
don't
billion,
make you shit, and what he fuck don't make you come. is what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah, it's like
vulgar.
it doesn't.
Shut
that
up,
doesn't stop the system. If Bill Gates didn't have $100 billion, that doesn't stop the system from being stacked against me by any means.
That's fair. But don't we want to fix the system though, so that the cars aren't stacked against you?
But niggas not having this.
I want to fix it so they're not stacked against me.
So how is taking niggas' money fix that?
I think that it's one way of looking at a possible solution. If you eliminate capitalism, which in my opinion, I'm a little bit more left thinking about capitalism. I wish the government did regulate some things for its citizens. I think the problem with America is rooted in the fact that everything is free. And everything, everything revolves around freedom, and freedom is mixed with capitalism, which has held my people back, continues to do so. We are the lucky chosen few. Niggas in this room that are cool, that's good, but we are not of the majority, and that's problematic. And it's been that way for a very long time. So I'm not saying that no name solution is the best solution, but in the current system in America, it's very problematic.
So do you want
there's an issue with that?
So do you want the system fixed to where everybody can be a billionaire?
I want it fixed so that, like, if I had a fire ass idea, you know what I'm saying, there weren't any doors that were closed for me to go out and amass this wealth. I want there to be Donald Trump is somebody, you know, he's a president, but he's somebody who was able to take on a generational wealth and become the president of the United States, where people that look like me are not necessarily privy to that.
Okay, so if I somehow amass this wealth, should I not keep building that in order to give my family some generational wealth?
Listen, well, I'm not.
I'm asking. Should I stop?
I think
getting money if I start getting it?
I agree with you. I think that's fine if the system is truly equal. That's cool.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if today I got $1 billion,
They're arguing about two different things.
The system's not equal.
He's
Should
good for
I stop getting money to create the generational wealth that I want for my family?
No, I'm not. No. All she's doing is trying to provide a new foundation.
Okay.
For
I'm just trying to understand
for society.
We
and how
know
it
she
exists.
made fun of your Messiah, nigga. Damn.
No, this is about Beyonce this week.
She's lucky he didn't bar
You
her
talking
up.
No Name.
I know.
Oh,
I
I didn't know
Beyonce.
Honestly, I didn't know No Name led
No
the
Name's
charge
big
on
on
it.
it. She didn't lead in charge, but she mentions capitalism.
Yeah, with all her,
sometimes. Yeah.
I'm sure she has $1 million too.
She's probably not.
But you know what? You know what would actually bring it all the way back full circle to this discussion? You know what would actually help us all out, especially Black people in America, is in reparations and some fucking land. That would be a great way to somewhat balance the playing field.
Give me
man.
$4. I'm selling my
Okay,
land.
but then I take my $350,000 and I turn it into $5 million, and there's another nigga that fucks it off. Then
Well,
what?
then
But
he
that-
fucked up.
But that would then be on them.
Yeah.
Because right now, when I'm born in this particular skin, you know what I'm saying?
1 to 5 million net worth, No Name.
That's not true.
It's ugly to me. Or it's ugly for me.
2018, 100,000 to 1 million. That's probably more.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Shout out to
I
No
don't
Name,
believe
man.
that to be liquid.
We gotta move on, guys.
No
Nah.
way.
She must have bought a really nice house.
Yeah, right. She probably has a nice.
And that's no shade.
No shade. 'Cause that's fire. Because I ain't got a house. All right, let's move on, man. Shout out to No Name. Oh, shit. Look, last thing, man. I know we're running long first things first. I swear to God, we're almost done. Oh, shit. St. Louis racism. So we all see the video this morning. We saw the two elderly thugs, those gangsters come out
Y'all see
they
the video
crib,
of the
their
girl she put-
mansions.
Vicky with the blicky.
Vicky with the blicky and her
Pulled
husband
the
had
glizzy out on him.
Bro had the glizzy, the Glock, you know what I mean, the Yopper ready for the BLM protesters.
Double O
It was-
Karen.
It was terrible. It was scary. However, I did learn some new information that maybe the BLM protesters were in the wrong, possibly.
Not in the wrong. It's just that they weren't. It's that the whites weren't. For them to come out with their guns in the situation, I guess it's cool. For them to be pointing them at them is a problem.
Yeah. So have them out, standing here, putting them here becomes an issue.
Because
But-
they were in their neighborhood.
It has been reported, allegedly.
Did capitalism help them live
Shut
in that
up.
neighborhood?
Hell yeah.
Oh, then fuck it.
It's
I'm
been
just asking.
reported that they were the BLM protesters went into a gated community and kind of either got through the gate or put the gate down.
They didn't tear the gate. No way they tore the gate down.
It
I
was
need video,
interesting because
man.
if you look at their house was like a castle.
Allegedly,
big ass crib.
allegedly, I can't say allegedly.
They're
so I'm not-
rich.
But if in the event that they went into a gated community where they're not supposed to be,
So niggas come in your gated community.
shit.
If you heard, because
Sure, there's a mob coming
I'm
to your gated
talking
community, you
sell
can get
out. If you heard, this was like a sellout. If you heard like,
your gun. No, it's okay.
if I'm at my crib and to them what has been put into their mind is the equivalent of the Klan that's coming to their crib, are you gonna be on your
Or
porch?
they coming to burn shit
Are
down.
you gonna be on your porch with your gun out?
You getting the yapper or you?
I'm gonna hit them Klan niggas at the end of the street. They're not gonna get down here.
But you gonna protect yours, which is what cool, whatever, fine. I don't like them pointing them at them because that's
Now, just to be fair, it's not the
Because they
same.
weren't doing
they
much.
weren't doing it.
Yeah,
They
at least
weren't on
that's
there.
what
They
I'm
weren't in
saying.
their face.
Right.
You pointing at them, screaming
and
at people.
And to me, I guess that's where I'm confused as to how did this peaceful mob, you know what I mean, break down this gate and get into this gate.
Here's the
community.
thing.
This
This
Nigga,
is-
you've seen
sounds
us.
weird.
This is the peaceful mobs burn down anything if they want to. What the fuck? I could throw a bottle through a thing and it's on fire.
You see what niggas been on? Why you
Yeah, come on, I'm do that. I'm do that.
Definitely been fucking shit.
I'll do
And I
that. I'll do that.
And
Here's
well,
the thing, though.
There's a
If
difference. I don't
they
know. I
broke
don't
the
like
gate
what you did
down,
there.
are they peaceful?
I need video of that, man.
I have to ask you a question. If there was an if question,
And you know, a gated community, I technically live. Well,
No.
you might be able to count. There's a gate up front.
Nope.
Not a gate, but there's like an opening.
No,
and
there's
no,
a
no, no, no.
sign
No,
in
no.
front of your
A
community.
gated community is a gated community.
Gotcha.
It's
Yeah, you gotta
got
know
a
the-
gate in
There's
front
a
of
fence.
it.
You have to get
pin
through a
and
gate.
shit.
Usually a key code gets you in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I said if. I'm not saying that they
Reflections as a
did.
gated
And I'm not,
community.
I don't
Used to
have the
live in
fact
one.
they broke the gate down. I'm saying
They
if
don't
they
have
broke
to
the
break
gate
the
down.
gate down.
Are they?
Niggas are also capable of hopping fences.
Okay, so when is too much? When is you can't hop the fence and go protest in somewhere that you can't protest?
All them niggas didn't hop the fence.
They ain't have no gate. You can't have no gate.
I
don't know. Let's keep, and that's all hypothetical. It could be a fake story.
Maybe they wait for somebody to drive in and just walked in that motherfucker like we do with other gated communities.
I don't know, man.
I definitely said, like, come on, somebody coming.
Somebody got to be coming. God,
ain't nobody leaving. Y'all been here 30 minutes. Ain't nobody left the house.
Ain't nothing worse than an apartment with a gate. Man, this is...
Because I'll definitely drive in the outway. If
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened.
You have to be fair. We do have to be objective, not fair. You have to be objective.
The optics look crazy. They look crazy.
Because
they're biggest,
these people
bro.
are being...
They're biggest.
These people that are shooting look like they just went and said, who protesting? All right. Load up.
Like fuck them niggers.
Versus what Deuce said, are they protecting their home? Because everybody has that right. Their home, not their business is different. You have the right to protect your home for sure.
No, niggas should do that with their businesses. When the LA riots, them
that's fair.
What did you call them, Ruff? Never mind. The owners of them businesses in Watts that didn't look like us.
Watts is the
from Asia.
But
them niggas had the yoppers ready to go.
The movement is important and powerful, but you can't tell me people don't have the right to protect their homes.
I feel sorry
in the name of Black Lives Matter. That's crazy.
I feel sorry.
You can't say that.
For your mother.
Shut up. He wild over there.
They can't protect their homes.
I feel sorry.
Man, they can protect.
Said what?
Okay,
that's why he got blasted. He was talking that shit.
Because if I walk up, I walk up.
I'm
somebody's crib.
You.
Hey,
get that big one in the back.
And I'm black. I got a sign. You have the right to be like, look, sir, back up off my property, bro. Period. Like there's nothing else. And on the news, nobody gets to say he shouldn't have shot him. Where was he? On the nigga porch.
Let's say you have your news.
Ain't no way. If y'all get on the news talking about I shouldn't have got shot as I was on somebody's porch. Shame on all of you niggas. Every last one of you.
You're now the janitor for the entire city of Indianapolis. Okay, you have a business.
You now own Victory Field.
Do you want niggas to march on your shit? And you got a pistol?
Are these peaceful protesters? They're trying to make a change in society.
Is it hard? Is it from the outside from inside looking out? Can you just say, "Oh, them niggas peaceful"?
Yeah, this is not like the protest. This is not the protest you were in.
Cool.
And this is all that's hypothetical.
Them the non-bird shit. They don't BLM knitters.
If you on Victory Field, you can't just walk into Victory Field. They had to get over something to get in Victory Field.
While talking about protests, I heard the best chant I've ever heard in my life this week. Y'all heard the gentrifier chant?
No.
Fire, gentrifier. That shit is heat. They were like, black people used to live here. It was hilarious.
It was
I didn't hear it when you posted it.
Nigga.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
And they're hard. Maybe they didn't drop, but they probably like, yeah, they used to.
Nah,
the thing
bro.
is,
they looked unsettled as they were screaming at their face.
And if 5 or 6 niggas come walking up on us right now, we're gonna be a little worried.
Yep.
Like,
how'd they get
so
here?
can imagine how racist white folks feel. They're already scared of us when we're doing just regular shit.
But there's so many problems in your statement that you just said on many different levels. So if I am a leader of any community or any city, you know what I mean, and I understand the reason as to why people are protesting, I understand the value of why they're doing what they're doing. I'm not going to place value on the fact that there's a burning building or the fact that the donut.
But do you want
shop.
your home burned down?
We're not doing that. I'm
talking about home.
I don't care about to burn the target down. I don't. I'm talking about anybody walk up to your crib protesting. You get the opera.
But y'all insurance niggas, they got insurance on that house. You get another one.
That doesn't mean I want to go. That doesn't mean I want to burn it down.
Hey,
it's a gray area here. Yeah. On this one. I
see the logic.
Yeah, there's a gray area
the
on
bigots were using against the
Black
BLM mob, which has also been classified and weaponized because the BLM movement involves black people.
None of that's false.
Which is another problem.
None of that's false. But
which is the reason why Bigot 1 and Bigot 2 came out their house with their guns pointing at these black and brown bodies. So there's a lot of different levels to this shit. I think some of this is surface level because, in my opinion, and I don't want to sound rude to anybody listening right now, but I believe that this was the LGBTQ community that broke over this in this neighborhood.
Oh, it's definitely cool.
Is it hard tiptoeing that hard?
Bigot 1 and Bigot 2, they gonna come out
tiptoeing in my
You know what I'm saying? They gonna come out with the rainbow flag themselves.
Tiptoeing on my marble floors.
And this is my only point. You're crossing a different line when you're in a neighborhood. That's just a fact.
But
Yeah, residential homes. There's like families in there.
There's a whole different line. Protest or not, I don't care.
Let's say,
I don't care.
Let's
what
say
the
we're
movement
angry.
is.
We're burning the city down, and now we done burned down somebody's house, and there's a baby in there that's dead now.
Because here's my thing.
You have to
I'm
be
gonna
careful with
be
that
very
shit.
honest right now. I'm very honest right now.
Okay.
I'm in a home with children. If two people walk up towards this motherfucker, I'm thinking we got to protect what's going on in here immediately.
I understand what you're saying, but hold on. Let me go ahead and back up a little bit. Number one, when has a BLM protester burned a house down in any residential area or stole anything from a house? Never.
I'm not. Nobody said that.
Once again, these
They didn't know that.
Let me tell you something. These are what y'all are giving to me, in my opinion.
Our excuses
are white thoughts,
we're the
man.
white
White
man.
justification. Y'all are
It's never that.
gaslighting. Y'all are gaslighting.
No, don't put that. I don't think it's fair for you to put that on us because we have a difference of opinion.
I said in my opinion.
they were the one gaslighting.
Here's the thing, and this we have to be able to say this. It's possible the protesters were wrong.
Oh, I'm not even saying that.
I mean, no, it's a possibility. We cannot say that every time somebody's protesting in the name of what is important.
Okay.
Well, can I
They could be
differentiate
wrong.
myself real quick? Because they've been saying a lot, but I'm not saying the protesters are wrong. They can protest where the fuck they want to. It's protest, but you can't say them coming up with the blicky was wrong either because this is my house. But them pointing at them is where I get my problem. That's where I stand.
Agreed.
Yeah, don't point it until
until you need to point.
Until they
at
own your
somebody.
property.
Because then you're just threatening people because you're upset because these niggas are in your neighborhood.
You could definitely go grab it and show motherfuckers
So
that
okay,
bitch.
and I guess that's where that is where my problem resides with exactly what Deuce Touché said. Yeah, protect your property, Second Amendment. I get all that, but the hatred that you could see visibly in that white woman's eyes,
It's very clear they don't agree with what they're protesting for.
you know what I'm saying? And I just think that the energy, we energy users in 2020, the energy would be very different.
An empath.
But I just
know what I'm
think
saying?
location matters. Because let me tell you something. If those people left that home and was downtown with them guns, whole different look. Now, them motherfuckers came to hurt people.
I just think that their actions were riddled in racism. That's where I'm at with it,
now,
man.
I don't think we can. We don't. Or it could be rooted in. Don't none of you niggas get on my lawn.
Yeah.
It's okay to say that. I'm not.
Bro, y'all are. Why
That's
are
not. You're telling me that's
why-
impossible for it to be that?
Why are you giving benefactors of the system that much benefit of the doubt? Why would you give them that much benefit of the doubt? Why?
That's dangerous what you're doing.
No, it's not dangerous.
It is.
It is
Yes,
not.
it
It is
is.
not dangerous.
So you're telling
to
me
assume,
there is a 0%
Bro.
chance that they just didn't want niggas on their lawn?
I'm gonna tell you why it's dangerous.
0%.
I'm gonna tell you why it's dangerous.
Everybody get your last thoughts out. We need
Okay,
to
I
go.
said this again. I'm gonna tell you why it's dangerous. I'm gonna tell you why it's dangerous. Because somebody step foot on that lawn and they get shot, you gonna call them people racist and not people that protecting their homes because somebody stepped in their property. And that is wrong. If somebody got shot at that protest yesterday and they were on their property, are those people racist or did they just protect their home? You gotta pick one. I'm sorry.
Bro, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Man,
You may
I
not
don't
want to
know.
say, but you know.
And
If
it doesn't-
somebody stepped foot on
and
their
it's
property
okay for you to say,
and got
damn, they're
shot,
protecting their property.
or do we get to talk about another black person was gunned down by a white racist? Is that what we're going to say? Because if so, we're fucking up. Especially now, again, that's a lot of different shit. They got into the community they weren't supposed to be in. Technically, they went on to people's property and got shot. All that perfect storm happened. You cannot call Karen with the bad eyes racist.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. And tell me what hate in the eyes looks like.
I know,
she
mustard shirt on.
hated
Man,
them.
She had to find now.
You play the Cape Sound. This is crazy. Bro.
You can see the hate in her eyes.
That part was a joke.
You see-
Come
Other
on,
than that,
Yeah.
we just can't
This is
specifically
all
say
scenario, bro. That's all we're saying.
that they left the Klan meeting in their basement and decided to go shoot some niggas today.
Yeah, that's
we
not
don't
the
know
same.
how we don't know
Okay.
that to be true.
I'm not saying that the action. This is where I'm at with all this thing.
Final
We can
thought.
move
Let's
on.
get to
Final thought.
Final thought.
Yes, the protesters might have been marching in a neighborhood that wasn't necessarily open. Okay, that happened.
No problem.
The energy that was given by, I'm not going to call them bigots anymore, the white American citizens, as they pointed their expensive guns
That second one
at
wasn't
these
expensive.
people that weren't
Every white
doing
American with a gun is
that-
not a racist or a bigot.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
However, for me, in my experience, a white person with a gun pointing at a black and brown body for reasons that necessarily aren't that deep necessarily, in my opinion, yeah, man, you are being a bigot and you're being a racist. But I'm not. And my thing is, man, I'm not sure why we're like I'm frustrated that we're giving these people the benefit of the doubt, man.
I'm not gonna benefit of the doubt.
Yes, y'all are. Y'all are giving them the benefit of the doubt, saying, "Oh, well, they might not have been." Nah, bro.
We're saying they could be this or that. You're trying to say it was this. It's not. We don't know that.
They responded in a particular manner because you know why? Because they've been watching these news stories. They have a thought process about black and brown bodies in America, and it came out in an ugly way, and it was videotaped, and we just caught it on the television or media. That's all that was, man.
And where they were doesn't matter.
That's okay. That's one part of it.
That's a big part of this.
But like I said to you, if this is any movement, they don't give a goddamn. They don't care, bro.
I'm not. I understand how racist white people are and how systematic racism is all real, but there is nuance sometimes. And if you go where they're at on their property, you can't look at them like, because I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of niggas that would have got guns out if white people were walking around with, what they have?
The Confederate flag march?
The tiki torches. If the white people
it's niggas that would have got guns for niggas marching. Niggas know. It's niggas that would have done the same.
You have to be able to say that and still be for the cause. To say that, damn, y'all was bullshitting. Stay the fuck out of there. Because who's not allowed to be afraid?
A black man bringing out a gun for a Klan rally
has
the history.
I understand Klan rally.
A Confederate, same shit, that has the history of hanging people that look like them.
What if it was just white people marching?
Opposed to a BLM protest. I'm not even sure why we're even comparing those two.
So now it's a BLM protest again.
It was always a BLM protest. What are you talking about?
Didn't you just say? I think it was the LBGT.
No, that was an example.
Well, they run BLM, so it kind of lines up.
I thought, my bad. I thought you said I don't think it was black. My bad.
No. I was saying if it was the LGBTQ community, I think the energy would have been different.
What also is being lost in this is they were there for a reason. They were trying to get to was like the governor's house, something like that. They just happened to live where the governor lived. But like I said,
and honestly, to me, that makes it even worse.
We're not making an excuse.
Makes
for them.
it even worse.
It's just you're not thinking logically about what's happening. And what you know they're being fed as white people, right?
Which doesn't make it right.
Turn on the news.
Nobody said it's right.
Turn on the news in the last month. You've seen a lot of cities have to take shelter because of protests, because of systematic racism in America. Who is to say that when I see a protest that looks like that starts peaceful, like the one you were peaceful, right? What happened at 9 o'clock when you left the protest?
It was X. I went to the Dr. King protest.
Right. But what happened later that night after you were home and safe? What's happening downtown?
I think people let out their pain.
Yes. You're not letting off your pain in this neighborhood. You're
not
doing it. I'm sorry.
Bust my windows out,
not
niggas.
Okay. Because there are children around. And there are people that live here.
Once again, like I said, give me a BLM protest where they were punching out and burning down windows in homes. You know, and maybe this is just.
It might have been the first one brewing.
That's what we're saying. You never know. That's the point. Look, seriously, that's it. I don't have time as a homeowner to let this be the first time that a house window got broken. That's all. And that's anybody.
I think bringing the guns out, like,
don't come to this one, nigga.
Yeah.
Now, like
see, I know we're not burning shit down over here.
Like Deuce said,
was a lot.
To get to here,
that was fucked up.
What you on? Just let me know. Hey, this ain't the house you want.
Yeah, brand this shit.
That's all I'm saying. You have the right to come out there and say, this ain't the house you want, nigga.
So, okay. Then we move on.
Okay.
I want to respond to what Ruff just said.
Okay.
So, in this particular moment, where they then threaten these protesters that they've seen on the media, that they've been fed, as you said, with Antifa and BLM, because there was a pastor in Carmel that called these people maggots and parasites.
Gross.
So, in that, ridiculous.
Sickening.
And it was so crazy. It's like, bro, Jesus is not going. He's not going to play you to heaven, bro. Nah, that's Lucifer shit. But anyways, you're a pastor, crazy. What I'm saying with that is, I'm about to bring it home. What I'm saying,
you got me looking like Rio over here on my phone and shit. Like.
Fuck you. What I'm saying with that shit is that, so in this moment when they point that gun, where'd that come from? Why are they pointing? Why are they threatening people like that? Where does that come from?
Lloyd,
we all agree.
Hatred.
We all agree there.
The pointing of the gun is completely.
Why we argue about this?
Because you ain't listening to us. You're not hearing nothing we saying.
You ain't listening to me.
We are.
Let's move on, man. Okay,
I'm saying they took it a step too far.
Because we agree. The hate's in the eyes. We see it.
good.
We all said that.
No, man, y'all been. I don't know, man.
They were going a little left and right. That's why I had to differentiate myself at one point. But the stem of it was that they should not be pointing. They should not be pointing these guns.
I feel like Whitlock hired y'all for good.
And you always try to put us with the worst of the worst, and that's not fair. If we express our opinions, that doesn't mean we're Jason Whitlock ass niggas. That is not fair.
What I said was my opinion. I said my opinion right now.
My opinion. You sound like racist white people. You got me fucked up. That's not okay.
Opinion is dangerous.
My opinion.
If I say my opinion, you a rapist. That's not. You can't do that.
What the fuck?
Can't do that. In my opinion, nigga, you look rapey today.
Okay,
that's not fair.
on the play, some of the things y'all said, I said, whoa.
In my opinion,
we had to combat what you were saying.
In my opinion, you're blinded by how mad you are right now that you're failing to use logic. That you're not being intelligent about it. Then you would not like that.
But
right?
the thing is, Ruff, I agree with the logic. I said, okay, I get it. But y'all didn't want to talk about maybe, okay, whatever. We'll see on the playback. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to this. But y'all didn't want to talk about that next point I was making about them taking a step too far. That just came out in what I heard. And so I felt like when the first thing I said was,
I thought we always said we should have been pointing at niggas
because the root of all this hurt and all this pain in America is because of the history and the way in which black people have been being treated.
Yes.
So when y'all sit here and y'all want to bring in logic, I always think that somebody. Okay, listen, just hear me out, man.
I didn't say nothing.
Hear me out.
I'm not
I
talking.
always think that logic, we start bringing it takes away from the root of the issue. Why are we here? Why are they marching to the governor's home on this wonderful night where they could just be at home with their families?
So does that mean we can no longer use logic in these situations?
That's not what I'm saying. But let's. All I'm saying is when we start to do that, I feel like we validate and give them an excuse.
Just on the playback, remember that I said sometimes there's a gray area. That's important here.
Yeah, nuance.
Sometimes there's nuance in a gray area. Sometimes.
So when is it?
Not most of the time.
So give me the breakdown on when logic is acceptable and when it's not.
That's impossible.
Chill out. He thinks we black on black crime. That situation.
I didn't.
Never. That was the tone he just gave me.
Never would I ever.
That's what you feel like, right?
Yeah, I just feel like y'all not focusing on why this is even happening.
No, I know why niggas are protesting.
Yeah, I think for me, a lot of times we'll skip over it because what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Like we know that. Like we know there's racism.
We know that's a fact.
We're just
remember there's nuance in gray areas sometimes.
Before the conversation, I didn't need to say, by the way, guys, America's racist. That's why they were marching. Like we know why they're marching. You know what I mean?
So. All right, let's move on, man. Listen.
This was good.
I don't know.
Good argument.
Really long.
It was good.
Jason Whitlock ass niggas.
Shut up, nigga.
He did call you Whitlock.
Man, he had you on payroll for about 10 minutes.
He ain't paid me enough, nigga.
He ain't got no payroll. That nigga ain't got no job
He's
either.
broke as hell. We gotta move on.
Hey, man, we disagree on here, man.
It happens.
We disagree.
Oh, so you want to hug now, huh?
There's a disagreements, and then now you're calling niggas Jason Whitlock ass niggas.
Well, today I believe you put Facebook on rough. You put Jason Whitlock on rough.
Like, no, nigga.
I got Whitlock too.
It was one more thing you did. You put 3 things on rough. He's not fucked with that all episode. So he's probably going to be a little ornery for the next hour or so.
That's okay.
The Facebook won't stun. He was shit about Facebook.
Listen,
there ain't no Facebook.
Those white people are ridiculous on there.
They are
fucking ridiculous.
I don't know.
I ain't no Facebook.
And I should have. And listen, I'll back up. I probably should have look at it in that lens of perspective that we all understand the real issue here. So that was on me.
It's 4 black niggas in the room talking.
Yeah,
we get it.
I feel you. My bad. It just
duh.
Yeah.
Karen Mustard Stain really let me know.
Niggas,
and that's what he said. Your anger.
They're in their neighborhood, real. Guys. I mean, it's their neighborhood.
But shit, don't come in my neighborhood, nigga. I gotta get it back. Yeah. I'm Crazy Joe. You just call me back. So
if niggas are marching through Kylo Ri neighborhood, the white people should just stay in the house.
I'm at the window. I got a 2-week-old.
I hope they actually marching with him. That's what I hope.
Shit.
Well, they were not.
Yeah, because they're nothing on y'all.
I can't expect everybody to march with me. That's
next.
Let's move on, man.
Who's supposed to about this week?
All right.